Getting exclusive news breaks on the Shraddha murder case. 10 more bones found from under the spinal cord area is what we know. Aftab kept the shower of the bathroom on while sawing the body so that the blood would flow away and not leave stains on the floor of the bathroom. Murder accused Aftab to undergo a narco-analysis test. The permission for the same has come in. Shraddha's last Instagram chat screenshot has been found. Delhi police found surgical gloves as well at Aftab's house. Disturbing details coming in. Aftab Amin Poonawalla kept the shower on in the bathroom so that the blood stains would not be left on the tiles of the floor of the bathroom and would be washed away, is what we're learning. The police, in fact, has also recovered some items from Aftab's house, the CCTV pictures of which we had put out for our viewers just a few moments ago, that shows that recoveries from his house to piece together all the evidence continues. Narco-analysis test is going to be done on Aftab Amin Poonawalla and the permission from the same has been sought from a court. Also, on the 4th of May, Shraddha in fact had a conversation with a friend of hers on Instagram and things appeared to be normal at that point in time. Shreya has more details on that story. Shreya, first of all, talk to us about the new items that have been retrieved or recovered from Aftab's house by the police, pictures of which we had put out. Shreya, if you can hear me, I was asking you about the other pieces of evidence that the police are still gathering in terms of his items, some items recovered from his flat there in Mehrauli.
Well, as we were talking through, that there are electronic devices that the Delhi police have already seized from the flat of Aftab and Shraddha. Now this includes the laptops, as we are learning, and this will obviously be sent in for the technical analysis. And apart from that, there are other things which also includes the bottles that were stored in the kitchen. That is because they want to get the fact that whether there were any liquid that was used to clean the fridge and the floor could have probably, there could be some remnants to that, so that could also help Delhi police corroborate the entire picture. So these things that the Delhi police has already retrieved have officially been sent to the FSL for the verification.
That's right, FSL for verification, but we also are getting in some other murky details here that I want to talk to you about. For example, the very fact that he left the shower open, he took the body to the bathroom. While he was sawing it, he left the shower open so that the blood stains would not be on the floor of the bathroom. These are very disturbing details of the manner in which this man so meticulously carried out this gruesome murder.
Well, first and foremost, we clearly know that this person was in complete sense when he was planning how to dispose of all the evidences. He Googled about the acids which could be used to cleanse the fridge, to be cleanse the floors, and that's something that is obviously unearthed by the search history that the Delhi police is now relying on from that technical evidences that they will probably shortly put their hands on. Apart from that, remember there are also murkier details coming in that this man used to chop the body parts of Shraddha, keeping the bathroom shower open. The reason behind that, he did not want any blood stain or any blood clots to accumulate in the bathroom. So clever things that this man had probably pre-planned. He knew that he had to get away with the murder. Clearly there was no remorse, and he very meticulously, one by one, carried out things very particularly to probably evade from this entire crime that he had committed, from cleansing the floor, from cleansing the fridge, to chopping her body parts, keeping the shower open, to disposing the body parts at the death of the night. This man probably had it all planned. And the place where he disposed of the body parts, that's very crucial. It's hardly 650 meters away from the residence. That's probably another reason why the Delhi police is completely suspicious that this entire murder was planned. And according to that, he chose a location which could probably help him also remove all the evidences that points out to this crime.
Shreya, to establish that the body remains that have been found are indeed of Shraddha's, the police, of course, has to do DNA sampling, for which the father of Shraddha is also going to be called in, given that he was the biological father.
Well, absolutely. Now, Shraddha's father's DNA samples are yet to be collected, but we do know that there are some body parts that have already been retrieved. 10 to 13 were retrieved earlier. Today as well, there are certain body parts that have been retrieved. From the onset, it looks like they are body parts from the torso and the spinal part of a human body. They are now being sent to the FSL for verification. That will be obviously cross-verified with the DNA of Shraddha's father, and probably the FSL and the technical evidences and all scientific evidence again is what the Delhi police is right now depending on to corroborate this entire murder, because somewhere down the line it's circumstantial evidences mostly. Apart from that, important to point out that the Delhi police is now trying to probably map the CCTV. Which CCTVs were on the route of Aftab when he used to come out of the residence, go to Mehroli, all his movements. Now Delhi police is creating a map of CCTVs, because you remember a CCTV data is usually backed up for 30 to 45 days. Now it will help Delhi police to probably use their advanced technical setups to probably zero in on those CCTVs which they are sure might have caught Aftab. They would try and see if they could fetch any data which goes back to the month of May. So this is a crucial part of an exercise that the Delhi police is right now also undertaken.
Be with us, I'm coming back to you in a moment from now. In fact, we have more news coming in. Let's go straight to that. There are more chilling details that have emerged. Shraddha murdered on the 18th of May between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Fight over groceries and house expenses is what actually led to the murder. Shraddha's body was kept in the room all night. Then the body was chopped up on the 19th of May, and then Aftab bought the fridge. Cops are in touch with Aftab's parents is what we've been given to understand. Shreya continues to be with us. Shreya, anything at all that we know about Aftab's family, Aftab's parents, and what kind of clues would they be offering in this entire case?
Well, that obviously includes first and foremost if they are cooperating with the Delhi police and accepting the fact that it was indeed their son who has gone ahead and committed this murder. Now, tomorrow the picture will become a little bit more clear when Aftab's remand with the Delhi police expires and he will be produced before the court. It would be interesting to point out that what is the alibi of Aftab's advocate, if at all. There is something that they would also like to bank on, to weaken the case. Something that, remember, Delhi police is also suspecting that probably in the 5 days of period where Aftab was with the Delhi police in the custody, he might have just tried to weaken the case legally, taken them to places where there couldn't be any possible corroboration. So tomorrow that becomes important, and if at all that is the case, then probably there would be little to no help that the Delhi police would be getting from the family members. But obviously the only place that they come to help the Delhi police is about the background of Aftab. How was he as a person? If at all there was any previous history of Aftab which could prove that he was an aggressive and violent person, as is already being talked about right now. Those are little piece of the information that the family of Aftab could help the Delhi police with.
Well, absolutely. Also, we seem to have gotten a sense of what actually led to this particular fight, which eventually turned fatal for Shraddha. Shreya, it was a fight that took place over groceries and household expenses.
Well, absolutely. And, it's very unfortunate, while we're discussing this, that live-in partnerships or probably these kind of relationships are prevalent in today's time. It's very unfortunate that certain things could probably lead to something as humongous as a murder. And probably everyone who's watching the telecast of this particular story is also shocked and traumatized about their personal experiences. And today when we come across this detail from our top Delhi police sources that the murder was in fact about little bit of things like groceries, about who is putting in the expenses behind the household chores. That's something which is shocking and horrible, that how petty could a human go down to that they could kill a person over such frivolous issues.
Thanking you for the moment, Shreya, for getting us all of those details.